Hi, I'm Dr. Tony Nettleman, and I'd like to share with you the 3 qualities of a great expert witness as a land surveyor. Quality number 1 is a deep knowledge of the industry. You know, it's amazing how a lot of people work for years or decades, but they work in just one area of surveying. They're a boundary surveyor, or they're a topo surveyor, or they're a construction surveyor. And being a professor for so many years has really opened my mind to surveying, because I get to run a class on boundary, topo, retracements, digital COGO, all this great stuff. So the first quality of a great expert witness surveyor is a deep, deep industry knowledge. Being, not just familiar, but being really intimately involved with the different journal articles, textbooks, and court cases which make up surveying. And you learn so much. It's amazing how you think you know everything about this certain subject like boundary surveying. Then you come across this textbook that no one's seen in 50 years. And it has some really, really interesting ideas. And it opens your mind to different perspectives. Fantastic way to keep learning. Number 2, you've got to have the heart of a teacher. If you're going in there with a closed mind and with, preconceptions already made, then you are going to do a horrible job surveying, and you're going to do a horrible job trying to explain the survey to the judge, jury, attorneys, or whoever else is listening. So you have to really be able to take the knowledge you have and distill it and explain it adequately enough so that you can share it with non-surveyors. Because some of these terms are really complicated. Some of these ideas we use as surveying is based on calculus, differential algebra, all these complicated formulas and ideas, but you've got to be able to take that kind of complex subject and explain it enough during your trial and deposition and expert report so that even non-experts can kind of nod their head and say, yeah, that makes common sense. I like that. That's reasonable. That's prudent. And as you go through this, you'll learn and be able to share that with everyone, which is really cool because, surveying is such a small subset of the population. Well, maybe we can, turn everyone on to the joys of surveying without having to go through, years of education to appreciate that. So having the heart of a teacher is really the most important quality. And 3, the third one is not really a surveying trait, but just kind of a general education or general knowledge trait. And that is being able to clearly and, expertly articulate your ideas, both written form, like survey reports and expert reports, and in oral form during depositions and trial. And you may have these great ideas in your head, but if you can't translate the ideas in your head to the medium of either like a deposition or expert report, then all of that stuff is stuck with you. And you can't help the landowner solve his dispute if it's stuck in your brain. So the third really key trait is being a good writer and a good speaker and a good thinker and explaining all of this great stuff to your clients, to the attorneys, to the judge and jury, and having them understand what you are trying to articulate. So if you're a good learner, if you enjoy sharing your love of surveying or learning with the wider community, and if you do well in terms of written and oral communication, then being a land surveyor expert witness may be for you. I know I love it, and if I can ever help any of you with your problems in the expert witness surveying realm, drop me a comment or email below.